Hi there, my name's Dwyer. I've been around reptiles since about 1947. During that time I've developed a few little techniques that might be of some advantage to or of some interest to those who are also in the reptile business. I'll give you a demo of some of them in a second. A demonstration on my bag, being able to put it on the ground and open it up by action of a lever. Inside the bag is black. Now that gives the snake the feeling that it might be able to hide or get away quickly. The hook, what I've done, I've put a bend in here. So when the snake, when you pick them up and they get a bit of a bend around there, they're not going to slip off it. So you've got that little bit of extra time or advantage to be able to do a little bit of manoeuvring with the snake. And with these are just a small paint rollers. When I first found these, I thought, wow, what a great idea. So my hook was already that shape, and I discovered that it immediately fitted on. From then on, I thought I had it made. You've got padding on that end, you've got good padding there. You can get into any position at all, pinning a snake. I think it's one of the best things I've thought of. The reason I've used this little one is the fact that one day when I was trying to lift up a sheet of iron, I discovered I had my finger halfway down a funnel web's hole, and that didn't impress me one bit. So I decided I needed something else that would help me to get that first bit of leverage up so that I can get my hand into it to lift. That's the reason for that one. Also with this little one, it also fits that. And if you need to do any little quick manoeuvres, you can do it, all sorts of pinning with that on the smaller snakes. So that gives that a sort of a double purpose. I'll show you some of my implements. This is my hook. That is for pinning, like that. I'll give you a demonstration of that now. I'll just give a demonstration with a non-venomous snake. The diamond hasn't been handled, so it might act up all right. Like that. Now that's a method of pinning. The other way wires to get him into the hook, like that. Once you've got them on the hook, there's a fair chance that they're going to hang there for a while to try and get away. If you get about a quarter of a snake's length into your hook, there's a fair chance he'll stay there for a while. This is my bag. This is one I've developed from the hook, from the hoop. What you do, just lay it out like that, sit on that. Now just wait a second, see if that snake can get out of that bag. Give him a chance to hunt around, see if he can find a way out. I've only just shut the bag over. I've developed this bag with a quite a large flap inside, so that when the snake comes up, he's going to come up and get himself caught in behind this flap. See if I can give a bit of a demonstration, but obviously see if we come up. Now the advantage of having the hoop divided like that so it can fold is the ease of carrying. Now that snake is stuck in there, he's never going to get out. I carry my calipers just in case there's things in I can't get at, so you can get in and hang on to them. They don't close right up, but if you get a close-up of that, I've got replaceable foam jaws in that, so the snake isn't damaged. I do have rigid jaws for that as well. Also in my kit I carry a small one. Now the small one I use in two ways. You've got a sheet of iron and you're lifting it up, and up that end is a snake. And you've got your iron up, and up that end is a snake and it's on its way out. You can go in underneath and pin it. That gives you time to hold it. And then you can take control of the snake from then. But being able to pin a snake in very rough ground, so you can pin it that way. You can also pin on the end like that for smaller snakes. The end of that has got a cushion on it, so you can pin a smaller snake down and give yourself a chance to get hold of it. Another advantage of this is if you're having a snake in a room and he gets in under a cupboard up against the wall, you can come in and jam him up in the corner and stop him from moving. Then you bring your calipers in, you can pull the tail out, give you a chance to get hold of it, and then you've got your snake. Over the back of a lounge chair you can pin your snake down. Depends where you are in the house, underneath a cupboard, wherever you find an awkward situation, this will get you out of it. It'll pin a snake just about anywhere. That's why I find it very good. I always carry around 3 or 4 spares in case one gets a bit damaged. Now, this is another little implement that I've got. that can be very handy. If you want to look in a hollow log or around a corner, you can get in and spot whatever you're looking at. You've got a nice little screen there. You can record it. You've got a menu, and it's very handy for seeing in places that you can't see otherwise. Down a rabbit burrow, if you've got a rabbit burrow, or some other area where you can't see, this is very handy. Now, if you haven't got many bags, to get your snake out of this one, just open it up. Add it to that one. That way you just transfer your snake open into another bag without much worry. Then you've got this one for when you catch them. Very easy to carry and doesn't take up much room.